Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Welcome back to Toyeen Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. If you're new here, we are so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified for more upcoming videos. And in the comment section, please
gladly go through these processes.
No, but you said
she's refusing to go through these processes.
Hold on now. But you said something, sir. You're defending Mr. Loba. You said at the night that Mohbad died, you said Mohbad's shirt was washed. Do you have evidence that Mohbad's shirt was washed as of the night?
Oh, yeah. DJ Bami said it clearly in the inquest that when they got home, that DJ Bami said it was Ade West who washed it. That is the guy on the dread when Mohbad was announced dead.
Then Ade West will have to be observed. Ade West
we agree. Exactly. This is how to investigate. Well, and these are the things we've been talking about. And then we do telephone forensic. We do camera. We check the camera. We check the railings, the broken railings.
Okay, so another thing that we have to do, and
then we also check on women. We also do like check on women her swollen face. Where was her face swollen?
So so as of the time Mohbad died, where was his phone? If Mohbad's phone was with him as of the time he died, they can also pinpoint where that phone was. Did somebody take the phone from him? And now I'm not speaking to defend women now. I've veered now. Did somebody take Mohbad's phone from him while he was dying? Where was his phone? His phone is supposed to be in his bedroom.
Don't forget, Wunmi stole the phone from Mama Mohbad. Wunmi went to steal that phone. Why? Because she have a motive.
At what point in time did Mama Mohbad take the phone? At what point in time? And why did she? What was the...
And why were they keeping them? You see, that's why we say the fault is on the police. The fault is on the police who didn't get all those information.
It was
because they already know what killed Mohbad.
Well, it's a shamble and I hope they get it right.
The police already know what killed Mohbad. That's why they are not worried about those forensic. We are the one talking about forensic. Even if you give Mohbad 20 million today to go do forensic, he will never do it. They know what killed Mohbad. How can you know what killed somebody and say you want to go do forensic? Forensic for what? It is me and you who care about to telephone forensic. They know what exactly killed Mohbad. They don't need any forensic. No police need forensic. No, neither Mohbad need forensic. It is me and you, the public. They are underground. Underground knows what killed Mohbad. But we are not underground.
All I know is that even the property is bought in Yam names and everything, they can still fight it. For the fact that Wunmi herself said Mohbad has mental issue, Naira Marley testified Mohbad has mental issue, Karimo said Mohbad has mental issue. So, and
you see went back to this property.
No, wait. Now make it satisfy yourself now. Make it satisfy yourself now. Right now. Go on.
Somebody did not even have, it does not have mental issue in the first place. A pregnancy that is still in the womb, you don't know whether that baby is going to survive or not. You are writing writing a will and putting that person's name there.
You have to. Okay. What are you saying? Are you saying, okay, that the property was born before she was pregnant or after she delivered? You have to prove that too.
No, the property was born before she delivered at all, but she was pregnant.
Okay, it means the baby already have a name. So, and that why did Mohbad put his own name? Why didn't they put his father's name, his mother's name?
That's what I'm saying. And according to them, look at what they said. They said Mohbad wasn't around at the time they bought that land. They bought that land.
Why did Mohbad not contact his father? If Mohbad couldn't contact his father, then what is the business of the father right now with Mohbad property? Mohbad has chosen whoever he trusts. Mohbad has given whoever he trusted.
Wait now. Mohbad wasn't around when they bought the land, and the money was.
But Mohbad sent the money. Why did Mohbad contact the father too? I mean, what are you saying?
The money was in their possession. They were the one receiving the money.
Who gave them consent to go buy a land? Who gave them consent to go buy a land? It's not Mohbad.
You said?
Why did Mohbad not call the father? Why did Mohbad not call the father to mediate the process? Because he never wanted his father. He never wanted his father into his affair.
Because they said, according to the
he worked with those he trusted. Whatever information
that is
those
what I'm
trusted
saying.
gives is what is going to
Papariano,
go down.
that is what I'm saying, that we can't call that one being trust for the fact that they said he always threatened this guy that is going to destroy his career. So so there's some decision you
You
make
don't have
because
evidence for that. You don't have evidence that he threatened Mohbad
I
as not
said
the guy.
based
What
on
is the
what they
evidence?
said. I'm not part of them.
And
Based
that
on
is
what
just
they
said
said.
now. But now, okay, now if they ask you what is the evidence in Wumi hand, prove that she has an evidence. Prove that she has an
How
evidence.
well we are talking
Just
about.
let me say let's say Wumi decide to sue you right now for what you said right now. Okay, malign her image for what she never have. Now, how do you go and bring concrete evidence, video, whatever, that yes, this is what she have against Mohbad, that she was using to destroy Mohbad life?
Papariano, all what we are saying now is for what they testified. None of us were there. It is what they testify, and as Spidey testified that in the court. In the court that
God,
Papariano,
God,
Spidey testified that in the court. Spidey testified that in the court that Wumi threatened Mohbad that I'm going to destroy your career. As Frosh career was destroyed. It was in the court that Spidey testified that. And all what everybody is saying
they were in a bitter argument, right? Doing a bitter argument, right?
Yeah, and he said he's going to destroy his life. Yeah,
exactly. So, and in that argument, they hold each other. They hate each other. I mean, they both violated public's right, right? They both hate each other on their, they lock each other's neck on their neck. But they lock each other cloth around their neck now, both of them.
Well, we need to have said that statement. Definitely, I want to believe that that's not the first time of us saying such statement, because the case of
but Spending also said Wumi never wanted to go home that night. Why did Mohbad force Wumi to go home? To beat her? As usual.
No, according to them, they said whenever Baba Mohbad, they said whenever they have issue, Wumi will go and sleep in an hotel. She will not come home. That she will be the one to go and settle the case with them. And Wumi, Wumi want to go at the same time, like, let me just leave. And Mohbad said, you are not going to leave tonight. That's what happened. Based on what they've said, I am not part of the family. We are using the testimony here.
You could join the family very soon.
No, I'm not part of the family.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if you go from Brian, people have tried to help Mohbad, but it's like Mohbad already have Guresi and Muyiwa, those that are, and the one thing Baba doesn't know about Muyiwa and Guresi, right? Those guys are taking offer for Guresi to be taking money from PS. We never knew he was taking money. Now they are calling Guresi to return the 400,000. He has not returned it. Guresi has not. Guresi owó ló tó gbé lọ dá padà. Kí ló ń porúkọ God protection. Owó tí ó gbé wọ́n ní kẹ́ dá padà 510,000 naira. Àwọn tó mọ̀ lò wọ́n fẹ́ owó yẹn. You see, these guys are. That is one we have evidence of. What if PS never come to the public? We will not know that this guy is receiving truck. He will just be there coming out in the public and smiling, acting like everything is fine, everything is okay, everything is fine, everything is okay. Slowly, their secret will begin to leak. All of them.
Papariano, Guresi and Muyiwa, they are doing their work very well. Because this is the assignment that was given to them. If anybody did not notice from the beginning that these people are working for somebody, because this case of Muyiwa just show up from nowhere that is Baba family. Because when Mohbad was going through all this, and according to Baba, he said he never met Muyiwa before.
If you put Muyiwa or Guresi here, when we were dealing with Muyiwa and Guresi, but on was no box, kini kan pàtàkì tó wà lórí wọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ pa case tí wọ́n lè ṣe. Kí ló wà lórí wọn? Du pé kàn máa bú àwọn èèyàn nǹkan tó ń ṣe platform àwọn bu èrè àbàjẹ́ kò ní ìdààmú ẹ̀. Kò ju bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ. Tábà ní bá gbé wọn jókòó ká bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bí legal way. Ṣé wọ́n lè dúró ni? Last time bàtà bá Muyiwa sọ̀rọ̀ ó fẹ́ tọ̀ sára. Muyiwa was begging. If I want to do, I will play that video. I'm not just used to doing those things. Tí n bá fẹ́ video Muyiwa 9 hours conversation with me here. Má gbé síta. You will see the way your Muyiwa was begging. Papariano, please. Papariano, please. As the guy went, come back again. I know Muyiwa shame lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Muyiwa was the only one in the box. Everybody dropped down. You remember now, you guys? Hey, one thing.
Yeah.
Me go enter kitchen. I wanted him to go. Mo fẹ́ coach him. Coach down. Go coach him. But go law. Mo ṣàṣì gbọ́, please. I'm in the kitchen. Mo gbọ́, please. Mo ní àwọn people yìí ebi ló ń pa wọn nǹkan tó máa jẹ ni wọ́n wá o, I swear. Atigba since then, I said these guys are just looking for what to eat. They are not looking for food, what to eat. And I told myself, right? After whatever the chairman came and said, okay, let the GoFundMe go on. Let the GoFundMe go yonder. Oh yeah, my jẹun, my jẹun. And they say, Papa, no lè ṣe, Papa. You know what, doom?
Why is that just to thank you? Yeah, dress support.
Àwọn yẹn wá worship wọn pé àwọn ló mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe, ó ṣíwó lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe.
It is where they will all be exposed.
I'm telling you, something else that killed Mohbad, wọ́n ti bò mọ́lẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ nurse ní gbogbo wọn sọ. Ṣé nǹkan tó pa Mohbad nìyẹn? Baba lawyer is saying that Mohbad doesn't have any mark. Kò sí máàkì kankan lára ẹ̀, Gúrẹ́sì gan sọ kò sí apá kankan lára ẹ̀. Wọ́n àwọn tó ti gba truck. Ọ̀rọ̀ gidi wo ló fẹ́ sọ fún yín? Wọ́n máa parọ́ fún yín ni. Ká ní pé àṣírí Gúrẹ́sì ò tú àbámọ̀ gbọ́ngbà truck.
What
is no Gúrẹ́sì was taking truck.
Papariano, what is his spare part?
Ó ti gba 400k lórí truck. Cash.
Ó tún ní spare part bọ̀ ní Alaba. You know, all these things. Yeah.
Imagine, Gúrẹ́sì even have spare part business right now.
And
you are telling me that
he doesn't have work when he does this justice for Mohbad. It was under the mention of Africa TV to it.
It was the treasurer of African TV Foundation.
Yes, now.
Whatever they give him 10,000, Gúrẹ́sì will tell you thank you. I mean, but suddenly now he has seen Mungus. Àwọn olóṣì tó lè béèrè question ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan àwọn tó kàn ń mi orí ni àwọn primary school drop out. No blame àwọn followers wọn gan náà wọn kankan ní wọn máa ṣẹ́gẹ̀ wọ́n máa ṣẹ́pẹ́ nìkan pé wọ́n kò béèrè ìbéèrè kan nìkan lọ́wọ́ wọn máa kankan wọ́n máa sunkún máa tẹ̀lé èèyàn nìkan lọ́mọ àwọn olóṣì èèyàn játijàti àwọn náà pèrè àwọn lọ́lọ́gbọ́n ẹ kọ́ọ̀ṣì dànù jàre olóṣì ní gbogbo yín pátápátá. Ẹ máa bá kéèsì yẹn jẹ́ nísìnyí màá rí ẹ máa sá ní ẹ̀tẹ̀ ní lójú wọn mọ́. That's the worst. Wọ́n tẹ̀ tí ń disappear lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan they don dey go one by one they don dey run. Níbo ni sọ́mà wà àtẹ̀rí sọ́mà mọ́ níbo ni sọ́mà wà. Bọ́ọ̀tì anímọ̀ fẹ́ ọpọlọ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ lò ẹ máa padà yá ọpọlọ yẹn lò ní. Ẹ máa padà yá lò ọ̀rọ̀ ẹkún kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá dẹ́kẹ̀kẹ̀ bàbá wẹ̀ bàbá díẹ̀ yẹ̀yẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá díẹ̀ àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣáà mọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni. Àwa tá a dúró pé kí Mohbad get justice tá a dúró fún ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ á lọ́gbọ́n àbí ẹ mú owó tá a ná tá a fi lọ sí school tá a fi lọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé ká fi mọ nǹkan ká fi lè máa solve our problems àwa fẹ́ solve problems nísìnyí àwọn kan sọ pé ṣé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ follow your advice must they follow your advice ó yá wọn follow advice wa ó yá kí lè ti ṣe kí ló ń lọ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ DNA negotiated when you go hear ìgbà tí kọ́ kéèsì máa wá nísìnyí you go hear the case is ẹ kàn máa kígbe náà ni Nàìjíríà ò dá ẹni ìkọlá tí mo pé Nàìjíríà dá náà. In fact,
the problem here is public are the problem. That is not to me it's not Baba because when you look at Africa TV it was public that stood against him. Even at that time they were standing against him. Baba was saying that this guy did not do anything. It was public that stood against him. So they said that they are the one that signed him out of that work. So, and Gúrẹ́sì that is there also, it's also public. Gúrẹ́sì is not a family member. It's also from the public that went to go and join them, from Bikini to go and join. So,
Gúrẹ́sì is claiming family member right now. What are you saying?
But Gúrẹ́sì is not a family member at all. It's not a family member.
Justice, why do you think the problem is not Baba is the problem?
Meanwhile,
Baba never told us. Hold on. Let me object you in that place.
Okay.
It's not public that told Baba to tell his story the way he told the public. Baba omitted a lot of things from his story. If Baba knew African TV was standing right, Baba would have stayed with him irrespective of what happened. Baba went to Oriyomi, and that was where Baba was confused. If he knew that African TV meant well for Mohbad case, he would have stayed with him. Now, Oriyomi, this man is standing right. Look at what he brought for me to sign, and I don't see anything wrong with it. Oriyomi will have looked at it, because people will carry rumor of what they don't know. You that signed it, they interpreted it to you. You read it. You have your lawyer there. Your lawyer didn't lead you astray. But Baba, they confused Baba along the line because they've seen the mind of African TV. If, as because one of the things was African TV said they were going to fight for Mohbad property, but they are not going to take from the property. What they are going to take from is a new museum that they are going to build. It wasn't related to Mohbad's property, but the public turned the thing around. They were shouting until Oriyomi saw the document. African TV went to Oriyomi, Oriyomi interviewed him. And when Oriyomi saw what the man brought him, Oriyomi advised him to pull out. But Baba, who was the center of the whole matter, will have said, no, Oriyomi, let me stay with this man. Right? The same Baba, he said we shouldn't blame. It's the Baba that told all the story. How he got to know Mohbad died. I omitted some of the things.
No, before you go to another place, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know, at that point, I understand what you're saying. You know, when the whole public are saying that they don't want Africa TV that is a thief, is a that. And Baba depend on this public to stand. And you expect Baba to stand against the whole public that I want that Africa TV.
Juicy, if Baba knew that African TV was the right person to stand with, Baba would have still come back to tell the public, look, this man meant well. This is what he is doing. Can you help me to checkmate the man? Very well. Look at the document he brought to me. For me, is right. And it's a good thing he's trying to fight for this justice. But because Baba was sitting on the fence, that is why he was easily swayed away by the same public opinion. That no, this man is doing the wrong thing.
Let's look at it this way, okay? Baba Mohbad was never against African television. Okay. The public, will I say, wait. No. I think the public who were against African TV, they were trying to protect Baba Mohbad. So whatever he would tell them then, they would have easily listened to him. Not that it's not gonna be against the public. They care about his safety because they were saying that Baba Tomo Eshekun along Bas sign 70-30 and all those things. And you see, sometimes right, I won't blame any of them sometimes. I won't blame any of them. Whether African TV, whether all of them that are there right now, or you know what I'm saying? So just that African TV, because maybe he's more exposed, okay, some good things would have happened. All right. But when I look at it, what African TV, because why was African TV not telling us what the things that were really happening? Look at how long it took us to know that Lati was really 70-30. What was African TV to hiding? You know, there are so many things to understand of African TV that is not clear enough to the public. And so, it is hard to defend anybody to say this one is good. We can only defend anybody that has clearly stated the fact. It took us time for us to know everything that was going on with that foundation. Even till now, we don't even know. And African TV Foundation, again, they are saying it's not registered. Okay? So if this foundation is not registered, why is it going around calling the foundation when it's not registered?
Papariano, we don't even know. We don't even know more. We don't even know 50% of anything concerning that foundation.
Exactly. So just leave out there. Wouldn't be more fetch. I can't feel the come to
that is what I'm saying. You know,
let's be saying our own.
It could be about a thing like coming to public, and the public is not. You know, at the time there was one particular audio that they play that they said, it's because Africa TV promised Baba 10 million naira, or promised Baba million. That's what Baba was.
No, DNA. That was DNA. That was DNA.
Yeah, I know that when they had about that 10 million naira for DNA, that was why Baba was supporting Africa TV. You know, they placed that audio here that we all listening to. So that's what I'm saying, that everything here is still brought that to public because one Baba was under, airpless situation. And
no, not airpless. No, please, not airpless. Like Rotimi said, the public were trying to defend Baba Mohbad. So him would have just, instead of him, it's because him at some point have many options. Don't forget Lady Alice were there. the artists were also trying to get rid of African TV. Because they too, like they were telling Bam about African TV is not good, African TV is not good. In fact, Lady I said that she was the one who wrote the termination letter of African TV.
Exactly. He said she was the one that wrote the letter.
Understand? Baba could have stopped all those things. Baba could have stopped all those things.
No, Papa, but Baba said it in that audio that this man has not done anything wrong. You know that audio that Baba is.
But okay, now, if this man has not done anything wrong, to know that Baba Mbatu doesn't have a good mind, what is Koko Timo Dintimo Feje?
No, Papa, no. Let me tell you what leads to that, Coco. Let me tell you, for my own opinion. You know, after this whole things has happened, if you look at it very well, Africa TV has been coming out to be saying all sorts of things concerning Baba Mohbad, everything. You know, he was talking out of pains. This that he was not saying. You know, Baba just, it's just unfortunately that Baba came out to defend another TikToker.
Baba made it clear. No, Baba made it clear that Olakpe Obum ex-convict.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's the reason. Baba didn't make it clear. All those things African TV haven't seen. Baba didn't miss it. Baba didn't answer because it was not because of that. Baba came in because they instructed him to come and do it. They instructed Baba.
That's what I'm saying. It's just unfortunately Baba came out to defend one TikToker. If Baba could have come at that time to come and vet his anger on Africa TV, it would have been more understandable because Africa TV has really done so much. You understand?
But he never hurt Aloba now. Aloba doesn't have any point against him. He never hurt Aloba. They wanted to help him. They didn't give him a chance.
No, Papariano. He was saying so many things concerning that man at a particular time. There was saying so many things. Okay, but why was he saying many things? Because Baba
Mohbad couldn't control his fans too. If the way they were dragging African TV, he need to explain himself. And whenever he want to explain himself, he will say, ask the man whether I ever offended him. Like, let the man come out and tell me what I've done. Otherwise, God will judge. Why are people dragging him without no evidence? What did he do then? The way 70-30, they didn't drag the way 70-30. Why are you not dragging the ex-convict? Killer they want to drag Olori Buruku music.
But we had a voice note of Baba that was saying that Africa TV does not do anything. That man has not done anything.
So what changed? Why did he change? It means it's at fault. It means that show Baba is at fault. Whatever that happened, we blame Baba Mohbad. That show is at fault. That's an evidence. Thank you. That's an evidence.
Yes, Juicy now.
Then now Baba has to produce the other side, what African TV did wrong. Because by himself he has said African TV didn't do anything wrong. So now tell us what he did wrong. Koko Timoje.
Now, Juicy, take a break. Let me take you back to the beginning, right? Before African TV met Baba, right? Baba have narrated his story to the public. True or false? Juicy, are you there?
I'm
Now, before Africa TV met Baba, Baba have narrated his story to the public. How Mohbad died, how he get to know that Mohbad died, right?
Yeah.
And from that story, he has omitted blessing from the story before he met African TV, right? Papa, no. That means Baba never told the whole truth to African TV. Are you there?
You can't boss say.
Simple thing.
You know why I say you can't boss say? They might even be the one to tell Baba that this one, don't.
No. Before African TV came in, before he came into the story, Baba have narrated his own side of how he heard.
Yeah, about 1 month after Mohbad died. Yeah, African TV came 1 month after Mohbad died.
So Baba have narrated how Mama Mohbad called. So the same person that helped Baba to narrate that story is still the same person behind Baba today, still confusing the man the more. Because if Baba had taken the story to bring him blessing purely, we will not get to where we are.
But what me concerning that, you know, sometimes when you are in somebody's shoe, you don't really know what you can do unless you are there. You know, when you see the way the heat came on Baba when this whole thing started. You know, as a father, maybe you just felt that, don't let me bring my children into this thing. That this is not going to be easy.
Just to make it make sense. So calm down,
when you
talk about this.
So then it's lying to the public. Then it's deceiving the public. Then it's deceiving us that you want justice.
Based on the story that he said, of what we know, He has not lied that it's not inside house, it's not part there when these whole things happen. But the only thing that he lies how he got the information from the beginning.
Okay, on
But
what note?
yeah,
Why did he lie in that line? That's the question. Is there
what I'm
something?
saying, what
Is there
you-
something he is hiding? Because look at it this way, Juicy. Now, let me paint the scenario to you, right? Baba started telling us and that it was Mama Mohbad that called him first, right? On
Yeah.
what note? On what note he omitted blessing for his story? That he followed his mind and went to the house because they were going to the hospital. But when I now say they can go back home, right?
Rotimi, let me make it clear to Justice. Justice, let's say what happened was that Adura and Wumi, okay, let's say in fact Adura cook Indomie, okay, and Mohbad ate the Indomie, and Mohbad vomited the Indomie with foam in his mouth, okay, and those in the house suspected Adura to have poisoned Mohbad, all right, and now Baba Mohbad was informed about this, that Adura and Wumi were the one in the kitchen, all right, and Adura and Wumi, they are dragging this, but later on they came up with the story of the nurse, okay, that okay, let them put it on the nurse, that they have a nurse that's going to take responsibility, and they bribe the nurse, and Baba Mohbad have this two story. He knows that the nurse stuff is not real. He knows that the real thing is the poison that came Mohbad. All right, not stabbing, not nothing, but Indomie and poison that came about. And when he come to the public, he's spreading the nurse narrative. But the one of the Indomie, he's silent about it. The one of the poison, he doesn't talk about it. Does he want justice? I'm asking you, answer.
Yeah, Papariano, I've said it, I think 3 days ago on this platform that even if Baba knows that it was Adura that even buying Mohbad in the first place, you don't expect Baba Mohbad to say it was Adura that buying Mohbad.
Definitely, what is the justice is he now looking for?
No, Rotimi, I have told you something. I have said it. You are on this platform when I said it that day. That Baba, at first instance, when Baba came outside, Baba did not come outside to come and look for justice. He came outside to come and clear himself. That is from
to defend himself, he didn't came about. Like people are accusing him. Exactly.
That he wasn't there. That is what Baba came outside for.
People are the one that drag him into judgment, but to begin to lead.
Justice.
He didn't want to lead.
Exactly.
Everybody was clearing themselves. Baba was trying to claim his.
Exactly.
But they give him a job. Baba, oh yeah, come and lead.
Himself.
Baba, in fact, they forced him to go to Berekete. He never wanted to go. They forced him to go to Riomi. They paid him to go to Riomi and to Berekete. They forced him. It's not what he wanted to do.
So that is what I said on this platform that day. See, Baba came outside because he was thrown under the bus. He came outside to come and claim himself that I'm not the one. And
so while he was clearing himself, he lied to the public, right?
Look at what I said. He came outside to clear himself, but as a father, he saw the heat. Look at what he mean. He saw the heat that was coming. So as a father, look at it that if I put my daughter's name into this thing, hey,
he now
I don't know how my daughter is going to survive.
He now bend the truth. He did not lie, bend the truth.
As far I'm concerned, what Baba intention of Baba was just to come and clear himself. And where he wants to claim himself from that, I am not involved, I don't know what happened. And that is what he did. He just wants to bring
At the point of him clearing himself, he's obstructing justice, right?
Papariano.
By having the necessary information. For him to be aware of the crime, and not saying it and saying something else, that's a crime on his own.
It's conspiracy.
Papariano, look at what I said. I said as a father, you are a father too. We should try and put ourselves.
No, we are just bringing the law. We understand the emotion, but we are bringing the law. That that is a crime.
Based on the law, it's obstructing the justice. Based on the law,
based on normal human being, normal person.
Normal human being, you don't expect him to come outside and say it's Adura that killed him.
Exactly.
It is not done.
Definitely, that is what we are. You are still going back to what we are saying. It means that in the beginning, he was not fighting for justice.
Because you are the one that is not getting it.
No, I get it there.
I have said it that in the beginning, Baba came outside to come and clear himself. not to fight for justice. He
Good.
just
Now,
came out to come and wash himself out of
They
this
say
whole
Baba
mess.
is never for justice. According to her, Baba is never for justice.
now
Simple.
so
That's
he
what
should stop
this is saying.
asking for justice thereafter, because right
No,
now,
she. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Go
he
on.
has confused everybody to follow him, to look as if he's in the forefront of
No, it
fighting
is
for
those
justice.
around him now that are taking charge. That's why he leave it for Muyiwa. He doesn't want it on himself. He said, "Let Muyiwa directly, whatever Muyiwa says, let's
Exactly.
go by it."
He has said
He
that
knew
it's
what's going on.
Muyiwa that
He
has
knew the
everything in
truth.
his hand. He
He
has
knew
made
the
it so
truth.
clear. But see, Baba did not, for me, Baba did not know, because Baba has said
If
that
Baba was really
everything
looking
for
for
Muyiwa.
justice, do you think that Bamubad will be saying that let's leave it for Muyiwa? By himself, he will be there on the street. He would be there like working with everybody. But
Exactly.
they are so soft. They know what's going on.
He has said that he has given everything to Muyiwa. Anything, if you have anything, go and meet Muyiwa. If you want to do anything, go and meet Muyiwa. Baba has made it is clear that I have came outside to clear
Baba
myself.
knock daughter.
I have done that.
So many plenty matter.
Papariano, I wish it is now that Baba went to Arise TV to confront this man. What is his name? Abati. On this matter. I wish it is now, because so many things have come, and that is why they stop him going around this media house, because they discovered that a lot of things is now coming out.
What do you mean? I even said something.
If he have gone there now, right? People will they will make a call straight to Abati and ask this question to Baba straight away.
Yeah.
If they won't pin him down at that
Baba
moment,
knock daughter.
you understand? Because we
Yeah.
have been
Baba
dragging
knock daughter.
we have been dragging Wumi to any level, because we knew Wumi was not standing right. But Baba is not giving us a true picture for us to know that he is there.
Notice that you always have mouth odor.
Go on.
You know, we drag Wumi. We say Wumi is not standing right to tell us what actually happened to Mohbad. But Baba too is not still standing right to tell us the whole truth of what happened to Mohbad. You know, we still found fault in his story, the same way Wumi is bending our own story too. So if you look at the whole thing holistically, Baba is looking for that property, but he doesn't know how to go about it.
No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk that he's looking for property, because I'm not his man. But as far as I'm still concerned now, he has not been saying anything concerning property. In fact, we have even been the one talking like, why will you be saying property is part 2? You understand?
That is what we are saying now. Indirectly, that is what he's after.
No, and when you look at this thing, like I said,
so what is the part 1? Hold on, Juicy, what is the part 1 of Baba?
He said the part 1 is looking for justice. According to him. But what I want to know that is that, see, it is we public. I just pray that we get it right. Somebody like Baba Mohbad, this case has happened. It involved his family, his children, and his in-law are involved in these whole things. And you say you are now looking for justice through that person. How is it possible? Do you want that person to come and throw his son under the bus? Do you want that person to come and... So you can't look for justice through Baba Mohbad. Because people are looking at Baba Mohbad as the one leading the justice, so we have to look through him. It is not possible. It is not possible.
You say he doesn't want to throw his son under the bus. When Baba went for DNA, hold on there. When Baba went for, embalming case at the police station.
Baba never went for embalming case. What do you mean?
No, he went to police station. Wait now, he went for police station now when they petitioned Darosha. Right? Baba went there. Which BJ played to everybody. That Baba said whoever that embalm, they should charge everybody to cost. When Adura has said that I am the one that embalm Mohbad. Baba said, let me learn so that you defend it. I will give you audience. Baba said charge everybody to court, including Adura. So if Baba does not want to throw Adura under the bus, we'll have stopped there to say, okay, if it's Adura, let's settle the matter amicably. But
let me tell you what happened there.
Defend that place, yes.
Yeah, to my own knowledge, I see that as a game. Look at it. When they wrote this petition, it wasn't Baba that wrote this petition. Baba was even forced. You understand? And at that point, Baba knew who embalmed. And Baba knew that this is a game. You know, if Baba did not play that game along, and Baba said, okay, it's because of Adura, okay, let's let it go. What do you want public to, do you want public to hear about it? So
So
Baba,
what you are saying the essence
you
is that
didn't
it's the
pursue
public
it.
that is even still pushing Baba up and down. He doesn't have mind of his own, right?
It's the public. Please, you didn't, after the whole thing now, have you seen Baba that went there? Have you seen that the Baba pursued the whole thing?
But they will tell you
After
the
the whole
case is
thing.
police that stepped it down. Now that is what they are saying. Now it's police that stepped it down. That
It's
police
not
does not want
police.
to
It's
take
because
them
Baba
to
also
court.
himself, when they mentioned that was, Adura, Baba also himself doesn't want to pursue that thing again because
No,
of
no,
his, the name of his
no.
son is there.
BJ said they should charge everybody to. So Baba said they
Oh
should
God,
push everybody
that
to court.
statement is a game. It's a game.
So
It's
BJ,
not a real statement coming from
oh,
Baba's mouth.
he did not mean it.
Baba did not mean that. Baba did not mean that. Baba did not mean that statement that he said. Baba did not mean it. That's what me I know. Baba did not. He didn't mean that statement. Because if Baba actually made that statement, after if the whole thing, Baba should have pursuing it. Let me okay. Ever since then, I they go back to go and pursue this case.
My dear, you see, if you try to defend Baba along the line, you will be like Wumi's supporter that will get confused because you get to a stage, you will not know where you are even standing at a time. You know, Baba is blowing hot and cold. That is what you are trying to paint to us now. If the man is one that represents to the police station that say charge everybody to court, and you say he didn't mean it that way, and he doesn't want to throw his son under the bus. I mean, the son that initially disowned the father.
God forbid bad thing, Rotimi. God forbid bad thing. Let's assume that you happen to your enemy. One son don't buy. Okay, you now go outside and say, it is second son that kill you. Can you do that?
Yeah, I will do that, and I will tell you the reason. I will tell you, no, you ask me the question now. We learn every day on this matter. Let me tell you the truth. And this is where we are getting the whole thing mixed up, right? The target is not my son. Baba knew that Wumi has hand in it. Baba knew that everybody in that house has hand in it. Baba knew that Adura has hand in it. Blessing was not in that house, so definitely Blessing will not have involved in it, right? It's only Adura that will be involved in it. Adura, you stay with your brother. If Adura didn't say the truth, Adura is a bad person. It means that because this same Mohbad is the only one that have breakthrough in that family, a large breakthrough in the family, right? Now they come together and buy this guy under the watch of everybody in that house. My own is to get justice for that guy that died, not the one that is still alive. He can go to jail and come back. If they say they want to kill him by hanging, he will reap what he sow. Because it means he's a bad child who does not deserve to live. If you kill your brother, there's a consequence to it. Let's be factual, let's be sincere to what we are doing in life. If we are building the fact that I want to protect one child for the other one, I will be a bad father. I will be a bad example in the society. To be sincere to you, I have seen a man who, because of his son smoking Indian hemp, causing problem for him in the society, he tied this man down in one room. This man ate his feces and died. They didn't tell me. I grew up in that neighborhood. I saw the man. The man is late today. He's our neighbor where I grew up. He said, because this my son is spoiling my name in the society. He was even a head of a church. The guy was causing hooliganism all around the society. He tied him down in chain. Then maybe there was no law to even hold him accountable. If such a man could do that, he was referring to the Bible that when your child, is he talking about the pluck of the eye or whatsoever? You see, sometimes when we look at the whole thing holistically, you will know that you will take the right step at the right time. If Adura is involved, let him go for it. Blessing was not. If Blessing is even involved, she will come and say what she knows about the matter. Why are you protecting Adura from Mohbad? All of us will die one day on a different date. Injustice is injustice. Killing is capital offense in a country, in every society. When you kill your neighbor, it means you have a wicked, evil mind to do worse. And if you can kill your brother, you can kill your father. If you can kill your brother, you can kill your own child for money because they buy that guy for money. Baba knew what he was talking about when he said that Mohbad died, he died because of what he has. Definitely, you must have known what Kpai that guy before you say such a thing coming from a father. Why would you say Ikuowoloku? He died because of what he has. That is what it means, right? Definitely, you must have known the cause of his death. That cause is what you are bending to tell the public. So if you think Baba was doing the right thing not to throw Adura under the bus, then you are a bad mother or you are a bad father. If you are supporting Baba for bending the truth for justice for Mohbad, then you are a bad father to the society. The same way Mama Mohbad is not telling us the truth, who happen to be a bad example to motherhood. If Karimo kept on crying that Mama Mohbad knows a lot, I watched Karimo yesterday, Papariano. Karimo came out and swore for Mama Mohbad. He swore for Mama Mohbad. She didn't want to do this before, but Mama Mohbad pushed this lady to the wall.
Okay.
For that
we have about 135 people here. Let's tap on the screen, everybody, so that we can warm the house again a little bit. Guys, tap on the screen. Do not sleep. You're not gonna sleep. Okay. Anyway, this is Papariano 6. Wow, I never knew this account don't used to generate many viewers, but it's okay. If the other account get banned, I will still have to come live here. So people got to get use of this account too. So I never knew about spoke today extensively. When I came to, when I I went across, I have account which I used to go around, okay? The account which I used to go around everybody's life, nobody knows it. Nobody can know it, okay? Nobody can know, because I'm not that easy and cheap, and I don't work in a group, okay? So nobody can have information that I didn't give. That's why it's very easy when I say I don't talk behind the scene. I don't discuss with anybody behind the scene, because I don't want nonsense around me. Okay, I don't want nonsense, and I insist, because those who don't like to hear the truth, they are everywhere. The same way we have, the Bible says that the spirit of the devil is roaming around looking for what to destroy or from who to devour. All right. So even in this little justice that we are doing, believe me, there are so many wrong people that all they know how to do in their life is just to join people. Whenever they see people gather, they just join. And when they join, their aim is to destroy everything. That's how they are made. All right. So whoever is leading successfully, it is now your duty to be serious and be well positioned to be able to stand your ground and to figure out who every individual is. Don't just trust them. Don't just laugh with them. Don't just say, oh, because they speak good English. It's not about English. It comes down to discipline.